Well, it's been pretty much 14 years, but we are finally getting a new Toyota Tundra. That's right, I've got the 22 Toyota Tundra here, and while I'm not gonna get a chance to drive it, there is still a lot to talk about. Now, this truck is going to be offered in a couple of different trims. We've got the SR, SR5, Limited Platinum, 1794, and of course the TRD Pro. You're going to be able to get a double cab with a 6.5 or an 8-foot bed, or a Crew Max with a 5.5 or a 6.5-foot bed. Now, what we've got here is pretty basic. It's an SR5 Crew Max with the 5.5-foot bed. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is the looks, because finally the Tundra has moved into the 21st century, and you guys, you know what? Like, I kind of like it. Yeah, this grille is giant. The badge is giant. There's Tundra stamped down here, so you will always remember what you're driving. But all in all, I think it really works. I kind of dig on these chonky headlights up here. They're up high a little bit, and Toyota has made a point of making sure that there isn't a lot of fakey McFakerstein happening here. Case in point, look, these vents, they're actually functional. I know, will wonders never cease. Now, of course, back here, we've got a redesign as well. And what I really like are these taillights. We've got some 3 separate little lighting elements that I think is gonna look really cool out at night on the road. I can't wait to see it. Of course, you have Tundra right here stamped on your tailgate. So again, everyone is gonna know what you're driving and you are never gonna forget. Now, Toyota has not gone all in on the multifunctional tailgate wars. This thing just opens normally, but there is a cool feature, and I want to show it to you, but I want to show it to you on my favorite trim. That's the TRD Pro. And oh my gosh, look, I'm magically at a TRD Pro. And I have to say, I love this orange color, but I was here to talk about the tailgate, and check it out. So if you've got like stuff in your hands and you can't open your tailgate, you can just boop, there it goes. And it is a lightweight tailgate, so it's really easy to move up. The only problem here is that there's no step. Like, if I want to get into this, I have to do this, which is never going to happen. Now, you can get a step as an accessory, but like, come on, just make your bumper so that there's a step right here so people can get in the bed. Another design element that we've got here on the TRD Pro that we didn't have on the SR5 is this cool, like, textured trim thing that's happening here. And you can see it's just got like this, I don't know, little cool textured, almost a camouflage type of look. So we've got that here along the bed and then also on the wheel wells. All right, let's talk about powertrain. Now, that old 5.7 liter V8, that is nixed in favor of a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, pushing out 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. But in this TRD Pro, the only thing you can get is the hybrid. And I know, you guys, don't freak out, because in a hybrid, you're gonna get 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. And all the cool kids know that when it comes to off-roading, torque is king. Now, both of those engines are going to be mated to a 10-speed automatic. I know, you guys, how often have I complained about the 6-speed automatic in Tundras? Finally, a decent transmission. Oh, I can't wait to try it out. Now, when it comes to the other truck stuff, the Tundra can tow a maximum of 12,000 pounds, and you can tow a max of 1,940 pounds in the bed. But that's not all that's new. Toyota has revamped the suspension, and now in the rear, instead of those old leaf springs, no. We got a multi-link system with coil springs. I know, this should ride a lot better than the previous generation. So as for the TRD Pro stuff, well, I'm in the back here. You've got 2.5-inch Fox shocks with external reservoirs. That's gonna help keep things cool. And up in the front, these Fox shocks help you get a lift of 1.1 inches. So you've got an approach and departure angle that's just a little bit better than the last generation. We're wearing some 33-inch Falcon Wild Peak tires. Honestly, they look a little bit small proportionally with the rest of the truck, but the Falcon Wild Peaks are a really good tire. And of course, you've got your lock and diff. You gotta have a lock and diff on a 4-wheel drive truck. So I'm sure you guys wanna know a little bit about the interior, because it's a lot better than it has been in the past. But I'm gonna do that as a full separate video. So be sure to check that out. We'll talk about the interior and the tech. Now, I do not have pricing or fuel economy numbers yet, but I can tell you that the 2022 Toyota Tundra goes on sale at the end of 2021. Okay, you guys, I would like to know what you think. Has it been worth the 14-year wait for the new 2022 Tundra? Let me know in the comments, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe.